Is now getting a handoff. Time again expiring. Loses balance, goes for a tough fadeaway, and that's simply 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 doing. And the first field goal does go to Murcia's Bishop. Unsuccessfully fires a three. Tries to power his way in against 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗪 and just showing the brute force. Trying to extend on that 2-point lead. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪😂 pulls up mid-range, uncontested. The bank is open, and he had way too much time and space. 7 now on the shot clock. Enes. It's a tough pass to 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. Finds Gates, got to go up with it. And simply again at the dying moments, and the @1's going to count. So Kaiser Gates will go to the free throw line. Now gets a switch on defense. Well, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪's got to post up here. He's got a mismatch. Now Radabov. Only going to screen, finally getting a three to go as Jonah Radabov makes the defense pay. Season goes up, well, no travel, no foul. Rebound called this time. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪�ึ Nymburk goes for another three. It's contested again. Sinks this one. Nymburk's got to be quick here. Allen tries to throw the lob, but I think Kostas just got, oh no, it's going to go out of bounds. So 3.5. Final game day of the round of 16 here in season number 9. A note to basketball. Radabov's been on fire so far. Goes for a third three. And this man, well, you may need to call the fire department. Now we're over a minute to go. Brown penetrates. Goes in for a floater. Finally gets a bucket to go. Nymburk. Well, they needed that one. Saint-Rose now. Time winding down. Penetrates all the way. Avoids the block, but he misses the layup. And now Nymburk. They have numbers. Brown goes quickly. Coast to coast. Finishes under intense pressure. Good defense. Here we go. Fasten your seatbelts. Oh, baby. DJ, please wind that one back. Now in the post. Heavily defended. Over the ISO. He turns it over. Number 2 here in the second quarter. There's a kick out. There's a wide open three, and that's much better offense by Aaron Nymburk, hitting the three-pointer. Both free throws made by Moussa Diagne. Brown goes in the paint. Nice little finish. Murcia have led by as many as 11. Currently still leading this second quarter by 4 points. Quick three by 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪�ึ And now Nymburk can tie the game up with a three. Brown finds Caesar, and now they can tie it up. Count the @1. And Simon 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗙 Enes now throwing this one away. Nymburk can't take the lead. They've got numbers. Brown crosses over, goes simply all the way. Can't finish, but the tip in by JT Shumate. They've only made 1 field goal here in the second quarter. That's incredible. Brown goes in. He's taking this game over. Brown's been unstoppable. Makes the baseline pass, but they fumble this one now. Well, Enes now goes in. Enes is going to lay this one up, and that cuts it down to a 1-point ball game. Again, Murcia, another chance to tie it up. Potentially take the lead. Enes kicks out. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗙 Well, that was a good offense, but now here comes Nymburk. Down the middle goes. Oh, baby! What a transition by the Bishop. As it kicks out. Well, he's missed all his threes so far, but finally gets one to drop, and that cuts it back down. Brown winds the clock down. Gets a switch, got by 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪�ึ Brown single-handedly taking this game over. Murcia just don't have an answer for Stephen Brown. Nymburk now looking to extend a lead. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 Well, Gates has made 1 3. He struggled in. That's his 5th three-point attempt of the night. On again, quickly goes in, can't finish. Nymburk comes up, and 𝗪𝗠 makes it a 10-point ball game. Now 𝗪𝗠 penetrates, pulls up for 15, remains on fire. 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘. Bishop now looking for a handoff. Again, pulling up from 15, and it goes in and out, can't get it. Battling for offensive boards. Another one hit for Nymburk. Bishop baseline, goes in. 𝗪𝗠 goes in with a tough layup and finishes under intense pressure. Nymburk now with a 12-point lead. There's another penetration here by Brown. Goes in, gets rejected. No in mi casa, said Kaiser Gates. And those defensive plays are the ones you need to change. There's another three by 𝗪𝗪𝗪, and the number 4 3-pointer goes in. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 now with the ball in his hands. Well, goes for a 5th three. This one's up, and this man is cooking. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 goes in with a floater, can't finish. Another offensive board as Caesar goes in for the putback. Something that wouldn't win up. Nymburk come up with it. It's another penetration. 𝗪𝗟 goes in, no foul. Another offensive rebound. Or was the foul called? 𝗪𝗪𝗪 going in. And the offense just out of sorts here at the moment. Well, Saint-Rose comes up with a steal. He's going to go for a quick three. 3 is up. 3 is good. And cuts it down to a 7-point ball game. Highly unlikely they're going to lose by 60, maybe plus. Here's the man who caused problems, and again, he remains on fire. 10 points here in the 3rd quarter for 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗪𝗠. The beginning of the 4th quarter have taken the lead against Falco Sultan here in Group L. Well, nice interception. Nymburk now looking to push. Brown finds Dylan Burtz, goes in, finishes. Now putting it back to a 10-point deficit. Kaiser Gates. And a rejection off the backboard, but I think cool. Yeah, basket interference. Still a 12-point ball game. 22-14 here in the 3rd quarter. And it's another turnover. 𝗪𝗟 comes up. Can't finish there, but another offensive rebound here for Nymburk. 𝗪𝗠 from the mid-range now makes it a 14-point ball game. Letting time run off the clock. Finds 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗪𝗠. 𝗪𝗠, another 3. 2nd leading scorer in the history of the Basketball Champions League. Shoemate with a bit too much time and space now makes it an 18-point lead. Radovich goes baseline. That cuts it down in 17. The tempo they've played at every game this season. Interesting to go into this 2-3 zone because Nymburk just keep breaking it down. And one by Tylen Burtz. Now looking to make it for the first time tonight a 20-point. It comes up with it. What if you have numbers? Another 3 in the corner goes up, and this one's good. 5:50 to go. Can they come back? Ten points tonight for Ennis. But another penetration ever since they've gone to this zone defense. As a baseline, Tylen Burtz goes in. It's not a dunk, but it's a finish. The ability to fight for every offensive rebound. Something they've been dominant here tonight. There's a lob. Well, it's actually a floater. I thought he was trying to find Christian Bishop. Nymburk just need to slow the clock down. 𝗪𝗠 makes it, throws it down, and good night to everybody. Murcia, they had the advantage before this game because they were in 2nd place. Gates gets rejected. Destiny wasn't in their hands. They needed Nymburk to win, as well as they needed to win themselves. Ganda puts this one in. Now it's back to a 19-point ball game. Will pick and pop. Hackinson fires a three. This one's up. That cuts it down. Bishop, why not? Fires an open three. That's not going to go. Ennis comes up with it. Bishop, well, no, it's actually in the end. Ryland Holt, and he finishes. Ganda makes it. And indeed, basketball fans, it's all over here in the round of 16 in Group L. Nymburk, top of the group, and they will be joined by 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 in the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, the season's all over UCAM Murcia.